Yeah, I mean, first of all, we have to understand that Hollywood has become, at this point, a bubble. They don't really they can opine all they want, but they don't live in the real world. They haven't for a very long time, and I think one of the biggest problems we have to admit is the push of DEI in Hollywood has completely turned the entire industry inside out and upside down. It started first in Hollywood before it traveled through the whole country. But when I tell you that when I left in 2017, 27% of writers for television were white men. Now it's down to, I believe, 8 or 9%. And this has gone on every level. This is not just for the writers or the actors. This is also the executives, the production assistants. They have moved DEI to be the main thing, which means talent comes probably fourth or fifth on the list. It used to work your way up, but that's not the way it works anymore. And beyond that, what is really very sad is that we grew up, a lot of us, including probably you and me, looking forward to watching the dresses at the Oscars and people looking fabulous. And it was like this dream. Now you watch it and you just think, why don't they just shut up? You know, you're like, why are they doing this? Besides that, the movies themselves are unwatchable. The executives are all... The executives are all DEI too. I mean, we have to understand. And then if you go back one to the film schools, I went to NYU. If you go back to the film schools, they're all embedded with Marxism and critical race theory. I mean, that's what they're pumping out of Hollywood, are these people that are literally telling the world what to do, that aren't really educated on history or geopolitics or dynamics. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, riddle me this. Artists have traditionally been on the side of being the avant-garde, kind of being in the minority, not being in part of the mainstream way, the mainstream establishment. If you were there, you were a sellout. So it seems like they're all just joining this mainstream message of oppose Donald Trump at all costs, push this democratic narrative. No one seems to understand what's actually happening on the geopolitical scale, but they all have a voice inside of it. Are we going to approach a time when artists are going to finally kind of join the other pendulum, kind of go into the side that's a little less in the masses, as we saw on the red carpet there last night?
I would hope so. First of all, I didn't know any of those people, and I lived in Hollywood for 22 years. So, you know, I'm looking at all these celebrities that are new. So other than the Nicole Kidmans, the people you really know, I didn't even know who these people were. I had no interest in seeing the movies. The movie that won was total propaganda. No. And so you're not rooting for anyone. The dresses are all, I mean, but this happened in fashion too. The whole DEI thing, it's spread through all realms of creativity, all the arts, everything. And it's the woke mind virus. It's eaten Hollywood alive. And frankly, right now I hear Hollywood is about 30% unemployed. And that is really, really tragic. But the truth is they did it to themselves. They're standing there against ICE while they have the most guarded awards party ever. And they're stepping over homeless people to get up there to to celebrate themselves when the entire country has abandoned them and kind of looks at them as political puppets and fodder. I feel bad for the actually talented people because very few of them still exist. And the ones that really are smart, they're starting to do movies on their own outside of the system because it is rotten from the top to bottom.
They're also getting replaced. I mean, look at what amazing things are happening in the AI space. How many jobs were basically replaced overnight when the AI technology grew up in the last 12 months even. We have CGI that's coming out now that is squarely competing with months of work, hundreds of hands, all done by a machine in 30 seconds, 30 minutes. The cost of producing a beautiful film is no longer you have to be in Hollywood and you have to have billions of dollars to do it. That is pricing all of these guys into oblivion. I'm just going to be curious as to what the first AI actor will look like when they walk the red stage. Are they going to start taking on these political messages and start pushing their own propaganda? I hope not.
Well, we'll see what happens there. The truth is that this is a root cause problem. The entire industry, it used to just be a stock market of human beings and talent. Now the entire industry has gatekeepers that couldn't care less about making money. They don't care about, talent. They don't care about viewership. They don't care about seats in the theaters. All they care about is propaganda
So who's funding
and
them?
messaging. The truth is, I have no idea who's funding them, because I'm told even China has pulled their money out of Hollywood. And right now, I know big directors can't get funding. It is almost impossible right now to get funding without a large talent that's going to float the whole thing. You're going to see Tom Cruise movies. You're going to see Marvel movies. But as far as independent films and films that really matter and true dramas or epics, they're going to all go to AI. They really sold out the audience so big that I don't think there's any coming back. And then to watch them with their $1 billion that they're spending and their $300,000 gift baskets go up there and complain about their, a lot of them have illegals working for them. I mean, that's part of Hollywood.
Some in the left-wing media are freaking out over this new contract between us at OANN and YouTube TV.
It's dangerous that One American News is being platformed on such a large digital streaming pay TV provider. You're freaking out about the fact that people have choice. People can't be allowed to hear what they have to say. OAN is not the only channel on YouTube TV. There's like dozens of them. So if you don't like what's being said here, we hope you stay, but there's many other things going on in the world. This is how the left operates, Alicia. They operate in censorship. Mm-hmm. They don't believe in choice and letting people do their own homework. This is the way the authoritarian left works. They don't believe in choice because they don't like the fact that we don't live in the 1960s anymore with 3 networks and your local newspaper.
We have to respect freedom of the press, the First Amendment, free speech. Remember that.
I want to begin tonight by welcoming and thanking all of our new viewers on YouTube TV. Overnight, One American News welcomed a potential 9.4 million new viewers on YouTube TV. So on behalf of everyone here at OAN, welcome to One American News. We are incredibly excited to have you.
This will allow all YouTube TV subscribers to enjoy 16 hours of live news coverage every single day, as well as all of AWE's lifestyle, travel, and family programming, and it will be available in YouTube TV's baseline package. Now, the Vice President and Global Head of Media at YouTube, Justin Connolly, said this about it: "Our goal has always been to provide our subscribers with a wide range of content, which is why we're excited to bring One American News to YouTube TV. This partnership gives One American News access to our growing audience, while also giving our subscribers even more choice when it comes to news and entertainment. And we here at The Real Story are extremely grateful for the opportunity to now reach a wider audience. And we're also grateful for the time you give us each and every single day. And we're excited for the future at this amazing network."